Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the You Shouldn't Have Said That podcast. I'm your host, Gracey, with my off-camera co-host,
Annie.
And we're going to jump straight into it. Also, we almost have 1,000 views on the last episode, so I'm so happy. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, leave hate comments. I love them. Thank you.
Send it to all of your friends.
Yeah. A little quick agenda for today. We're going to go over your Meow submissions, listen to all of them, pick a winner. I've got to share some wild DMs with you. We've got the hot topics, some live reactions. I saw the Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes for a little movie review, and then we're going to talk about my week. But I am so excited for this first segment, which is Just Trish guest suggestions. So me and Annie are huge Just Trish listeners, watchers. My Trisha Paytas fandom, being part of the fandom, goes back many, many years. I first saw her on My Strange Addiction, I swear, when I was like 7 or 8.
We were little children. We did not know who Trisha Paytas was, but she'll forever be known in my little pea brain as the girl addicted to tanning.
So we watch her podcast twice a week, and people have been giving her guest suggestions, and she's been asking for guest suggestions. So I wanted to share my list for Trisha Paytas to have on her podcast. So first, we all know that infamous Nina girl from that cut video where the teenagers have to choose who gets the money, and that's in like every compilation ever. She has to be on the podcast. I would love to know where she is now, how that video has, like, changed her life, and, that would just be so good with Trish. They could, like, go back and forth, Nina. Okay, my next one is Anna Delvey. So, Trisha keeps talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard, which would be amazing, but get Anna Delvey. Anna Delvey's very, like, camp-coded, so I feel like she would genuinely do it. Like, I truly believe she would come on. She loves fashion. She loves glam. Like, her and Trisha relate on that so much. They could do that together. Their paparazzi bit with Moses would be so funny. They could get, like, house arrest anklets. That would be good. And I think if Trisha, I feel like she might not be that familiar with Anna Delvey, but if she did a deep dive, watched the show, did a deep dive on the whole criminal case and her jail time and everything, I feel like Trisha would be, like, very obsessed with that. My next one is Abby Lee Miller. I feel like that's just obvious, but I haven't heard anybody say that yet. And that, everything, she could wheel onto the set so easily. It would be amazing. And just funny. Just really funny. Oh, and they could talk about JoJo. Okay, my next one. Now, you're going to be like, what? Hear me out. Dave Portnoy. Now, Trisha says that he thought she hated him, but she didn't really hate him, but she doesn't love the whole, like, Barstool-esque vibe. But I feel like Dave Portnoy can be, like, very funny and silly. And Trisha said that if she were to date a girl, it would be Silvana. And Silvana and Dave just broke up. So then having Dave on, that would just be so funny because they could talk about Silvana. But you also have to have Oscar as the co-host on this podcast so that they can talk about Taylor Swift, because that would be really funny. And I feel like this would be a good way to maybe get some new viewers for, like, the Dave Barstool stans, bring them over to the Just Trish podcast. I feel like a lot of them would stay. Now, my last suggestion is Elizabeth Holmes. We are kind of going on, like, the criminal vibe for these guests, but I feel like Trisha would be very much like Elizabeth Holmes is a girl boss. I feel like she just would, because she's talking that way about Gypsy Rose, and Gypsy Rose murdered someone. Elizabeth Holmes, she didn't murder anybody. So Directly. And Trisha doing an Elizabeth cosplay with the turtleneck, the hair, the red lip. My one stipulation for this is that they both have to do deep voices the entire time. I would also like Moses to do one during the paparazzi scene. Now, my sister Annie is going to share you her list.
Okay, guys, I get to be on camera just for this segment. I'm going to give you my list. First, I think my number one person that Trisha should have on is Julia Fox. I have been listening to her audiobook. They are so similar in ways you would never know. Like, I feel like they have such similar backgrounds, and they're both moms now. And I feel like Julia Fox is literally just the East Coast version of Trisha. And I feel like she would actually come on the podcast. Like, I think that would be
Julia
perfect.
would. I'm going to read her book soon.
It's so good. I definitely recommend it. It's so crazy that I just want to buy it to have it in writing. I feel like it's a piece of history. And if we were to lose that book, it would be worse than the burning of the Library of Alexandria. And I truly believe that. Next, Rachel Zegler. Oscar, if you're watching this, I did DM you. I saw on my Twitter feed, because I follow Rachel Zegler, that she liked Pop Crave's post about Trisha being pregnant. So I truly believe that they could get her on. And Oscar is such a fan of her. Like, he's such her number one supporter. Like, he would have to be there when she's there. And it would be so good.
And I feel like since Rachel Zegler's already getting a lot of hate, it would almost just be, like, funny if she went on Trisha's podcast. Because I feel like a lot of celebrities wouldn't go on just because their publicist would be like, no, you don't want that association. But when Rachel's already getting that much hate, like, it would just be comical for her to go on.
And I feel like it would only help her. And I feel like Trisha should dress as Snow White, but not talk about it, not even mention it. Just be dressed as Snow White, as if that's just how she looks. I think the next one should be Amanda Bynes. And this is because I feel like we really haven't seen Amanda Bynes. She is a 2000s icon. We know Trisha loves the 2000s. She had a Holly Madison on. I think that, like, that would be such a comfortable environment for her, and that we would just get a lot of answers from Amanda through Trisha.
She would never come on.
But I want her to. The next is Naveen Andrews, just because she loves him, because he was on Lost. I'd love for her and him to somehow wear the exact same outfit and just not talk about it. I just think that'd be funny.
Why are they not talking about it?
Because that makes it funnier. Like, they're not even acknowledging it.
I think they should both dress like Hurley.
And then Brittany Broski. I watch Brittany Broski's podcast, like Just Trish and then Brittany Broski's podcast are the two podcasts that I watch. They're my favorites. And I think that they have very similar humor and they're just very funny. I think they could just go through all of their celebrity crushes and obsessions because they both have very intense celebrity crushes. Next is Haley Sharp because she dressed as Trisha for Halloween. And I think that would be very funny. And I think Haley would come on. I think that's like someone you could get. Lana Del Rey, I think that they're so similar in their restaurant cosplays. And I just think they'd have interesting things to talk about. And then the last one is Gordon Ramsay. I think she should have Gordon Ramsay on. And for part of the segment, he should make spaghetti bolognese. And then Moses should make spaghetti bolognese. And Trisha should be the judge of whose is best.
I don't think he would ever come on, but I feel like if his daughter, like, pushed him, if his daughter likes Trisha, I feel like his daughter could get him to go on.
Yeah. That's all.
So this week we did a meow competition. We've been doing barks for the past 3 episodes, but this time it's a meow. So let's listen to your submissions. They were really good this week.
This is my meow of the week. I'm feeling foxy.
Oh my god. I wish you could see my face right now because I'm stunned.
I don't know what that was. That was not a cat.
There was no meow. It almost was a little threatening.
Now we have Cody. Annie chose Cody as a bark winner, the first competition. So Cody is back with a meow. We love Cody over here.
We do.
That was really good.
Who was that?
This is Erotic CXNT. That was good. That was like,
I almost feel like there's a hidden message.
yeah, it was like, what language was that? What were you trying to tell us? It was almost like a dying cat. I liked it. Okay, here's the next one.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Ooh. So this was Colin. This was also somebody Annie chose as a winner.
You know, they're really loyal, and they just keep coming back.
I liked the purrs at the end. I feel like it really sold it as a cat. I really like the ooh woo cat at the end. That was good. Okay, next. This is a video.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, those are all the submissions. Annie, think about who you want to win. I gotta think. This is hard.
Can you play the third one again?
The third one again. Guys, put in the comments who you think should win this.
I think, wait, who's the one who did purring at the end? Who was that?
Colin.
I think I'm gonna have to choose Colin again.
Annie's picking Colin again.
I really liked how there were meows and there were purrs, and I don't know how you purred that authentically.
I'm gonna choose this last one that's a video. I just really appreciate the video. If you want to do videos,
can
guys.
Can I watch it? I just like how all of them just kept going. Like, it wasn't, like, they were quite extensive and long.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you. So,
guys, do videos. We like videos better.
But you don't have to do a video if you don't want to. And if you do a video, tell me if I can put the video on the screen or not. Because it can just be for my watching, and I'll just put the audio. So, next week, we're going to do meows again. I do have some other categories for coming weeks, but I want to give you, like, at least 2 weeks. So, if you missed this one, you can still do a meow for next week. Now, we're going to talk about our Spotify Wrapped. Oh, my gosh. I love when Spotify Wrapped comes out because you can kind of tell a lot from people based on what they're posting. You're either going to be like, oh, my God, relatable, or you're going to be like, you're weird. So, my number one artist, Lana Del Rey. Then I've got Melanie Martinez, Mitski, Conan Gray, and The Weeknd. This was super similar to last year. 2 of my top songs were the same ones as last year, so I feel like I'm pretty consistent. And this was, for me, like a very Conan Gray year. My top song was Greek God. My top song was Greek God, and I can't stop singing it. Greek God, 'cause I know what you really want, a little more confidence. I love that. Then my second one is You and Me, the Flume remix. I was very surprised to see this as my second top song, but I'm very, like, when I find a song I like, I'll go on Spotify, put it on the repeat, and do that for, like, days and days and days. Like, listen to one song for multiple days until I ruin it for myself. And I guess I definitely did that with You and Me because I don't remember listening to it that much, but I know for like a good few days it was the only song I was listening to. My third was Stargirl Interlude. My back arched like a cat. And we just did a meow competition. Then my fourth was Stalker's Tango. This one also surprised me. Love me, 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 love me more than you possibly can. It's not that complicated to get your head around. You'll never meet another me. Real. And then number 5, A Pearl, which was also one of my top songs last year. There's a hole that you fill,
but it's just that I have ore in my head.
And Mitski is performing in New York the day after my birthday, so I'm gonna go see my girl. And my top genre, pop, 76,000 minutes listened. Yeah. Annie, any highlights from yours? We don't need the whole thing, but...
Okay. I am in the top 0.05% of Lana Del Rey listeners worldwide.
Me as well.
Oh. My top artists were Lana, Taylor, Weeknd, Boy Genius, and Ariana Grande. 4 out of 5 of my top songs were Lana, and the other one was Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius.
It's gonna be you.
And me.
Annie. And me. Gonna be everything you ever dreamed. Guys, I'm gonna start dropping singing YouTube videos. It's more like trolling, but like not really, because like I can't sing, but I like singing, so I'm gonna do these singing videos. I try to keep it a straight face, like very serious, but I do laugh a lot, so check those out if you want. Now we're gonna go through some of like my DMs this week, because you guys are so silly. Okay, one of these, this guy said, I'm not really into Caucasian women, but I love you. I wish you the very best in this life. Thank you for blessing us with lots of cringe and laughs and hard eyes. You do it all. I was like, okay, compliment, but I really like that precursor at the beginning. I'm not really into Caucasian women, but it's like, I get to be the exception. That's really nice. Now, this was funny. Hello, just wanted to say that one of my friends and me have had this as our screen on our phone for 2 to 3 years now. They're saying that my face from the Badissi Bridge videos, super up close, has been their screensaver for 2 to 3 years. And they sent a screenshot of that, which is the most incredible thing I've ever heard. It's so funny. Then a funny text I got was my grandma. She says, how do you spell Budsy Bridge? I proceeded to spell Badissi Bridge. She said, are you sure? I'm sure. And now we're going to get into the hot topics. So, Matt Rife canceled. Not to be like, I'm not like everyone else, but I have never thought this man was funny. Matt Rife has never been funny. Like, and I get, like, a lot of people do think he's funny, because I would always get these TikToks with, like, almost 1 million likes of his stand-up, and I'd try to sit there and watch it, and I'd just be like, huh? Because there are funny stand-up comedians, but he's just not one of them. And this whole thing of just, like, I'm hot, like, you're not that hot. Everybody knows you had work done. Like, stop complaining about it. If you looked like how you looked on Wild and Out, you wouldn't be able to say that. So you actively took actions to change how you looked. So don't complain about it. I haven't watched the Netflix special. Don't care to. I just think that, like, beginning joke, obviously, that everybody's seen, it just, like, wasn't, like, you can be edgy like that if it's funny. It wasn't funny. Be funny, please. Okay, next, Trisha Paytas is pregnant with baby Elvis. I was so excited to hear this. I was not expecting that. I hope they still put her on White Lotus. Baby Elvis, name something more iconic than Malibu Barbie and Elvis as your children. That's so funny. Like, Malibu, like, oh, my brother or sister, Elvis. That's so exciting. I'm very excited for this. Trisha's saying, what, Prince Charles or whoever, hope he doesn't die. Or they'll say that's the reincarnation again. There's some sirens out there. Next up, we went through Black Friday. Now, a lot of people are saying it doesn't hit like it used to hit, which I agree. And I've never been, like, an in-person Black Friday shopper. I did hit the Cyber Monday deals. I bought, like, I have those Meta Ray-Ban glasses coming.
You ordered them?
Yes. What, like $300 because I want to make, like, one TikTok. It'll be worth it, though. I bought, what else did I buy? I don't remember. Some clothes. I have some clothes coming, so maybe I'll do a haul. I have so many packages here that I need to open.
I just feel like when we were growing up, we would always see on the news hordes of people in Walmart. People are falling. People are being trampled. People died to get that television. And people just don't do that anymore.
Well, we don't want people dying, Annie.
No, we don't, but I don't know. I'd like to go into a store for the rush. Also, the deals aren't good anymore.
Yeah.
Like, why are you emailing me 5 times in the weekend for a 30% off sale. That's humiliating.
So the Wonka movie is getting good reviews. I'm so excited for that because I'm a huge Timothée stan. So
Since when?
since always. So we'll give you a movie review when that comes out. Paris Hilton has announced that she has a daughter named London. I love these little, like, not pregnancy announcements, just baby announcements. Like, it's here. Hi. And London, everyone's saying, is it after London Tipton? Because that character was based off of her on Sweet Life. And I feel like maybe, but also she's going, like, her name's Paris, the baby's Phoenix. She's going locations. But any way you look at it, I like the name London. London Hilton, so good.
So good.
So good.
You look so good.
Then Tana got Brooke a car. This was like a huge thing if you're a canceled podcast watcher of like Brooke felt like people weren't appreciating her birthday. But then meanwhile, Tana's been planning this for months, but she couldn't say anything. So I thought that was super nice, and, like, Brooke was crying. It was so cute. I've been a Brooke fan, and I'm, like, trying to watch more of her YouTube to get, like, even more into her. And, guys, she might have to be added to the wall, because, not making this up, multiple people have said we look alike.
I see it.
So, hi, Brooke. I feel like me and you are, like, actually very similar. Just saying. Now, Just Trish, we keep talking about Just Trish because we want to be Just Trish. Just Trish. Actually, guest suggestions, me.
Literally.
Me. So she's starting a Patreon and she's talking about giving people like headshots and everything. I think I'm gonna get in it.
Oh, did you look at the prices?
No.
That's why I said, I wrote on our doc, I wish I was rich. I took a
Why?
screenshot. I didn't take a screenshot of the tiers, like the 2 bottom tiers. The 2 top tiers. For $50 a month, you get the bottom tier is you just get the extended podcast. Then you get another tier that has the extended podcast and a bonus video. Then there's a tier with the extended podcast, bonus video, and then a monthly signed headshot. That is $50 a month.
Okay.
And then for $100 a month, you get all that, plus your producer by giving topics that you want them to talk about, and you get producing credits at the end of the video on YouTube. And at the end of each month, you'll get a card used on the show, like one of her note cards or flashcards. I want one of those. And a signed headshot, and then access to all the other stuff. That's $600 a year. Oh, wait, no.
Girl.
The $50 a month one is $600 a year. I so wish I could get that.
I think I'll do the $100 one. At least for a month so I can do a review on it. And be a producer at the end. That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
I'll give her all the topics I need her to talk about. Hey, can you talk... Oh, I wonder if she'll announce that I got a 92 on my stats exam.
A little shout out.
I just had to slide that in there, guys. I got a 92 on my stats exam if anybody cares.
I want one of the cards because it's random. Like, you don't know what. And it's in her handwriting.
Yeah.
And I just feel like when Trisha blows up, like, that's going to be, like, worth so much.
Maybe.
And it's emotionally worth so much to me.
Yeah. So I think I'll do a separate video of getting that for you guys. Then Dolly Parton did the halftime show for the Thanksgiving football. Nobody cares about football, but we care about Dolly. I just know we were at my grandma's house, and then when she came on, everyone was like, oh my god, she looks amazing. How old is she? Oh my god. Oh, Jeremy Allen White and Rosalia are dating, but people thought she was dating Frank Ocean.
I thought she was dating Frank Ocean.
I didn't think she was dating Frank Ocean.
He posted a picture of her on the beach on his Instagram story, and people were like, why did you do that? And so I was like, oh, maybe they're dating. But now I'm guessing maybe they're going to do a collab. I don't really know. But I, like, literally, as we were filming this, I had to change the headline because I went on Twitter, X, and Pop Crave posted Jeremy Allen White and Rosalia officially dating.
Oh, very interesting.
So,
I feel like he's been wanting a girlfriend, doing all the shirtless stuff, and it worked. Next.
He has 2 kids. Did you know?
No.
With his ex-wife.
Interesting. Next, anybody else watching Squid Game, The Challenge? We've been watching that. That show is, like, so good and so fun. But it's getting a lot of backlash. But I love all the contestants now getting on TikTok and everything. Oh my god, 432.
Annoying.
That was the most annoying person ever. I love the mom and son. The guy that was, like, gagging and crying. No comment. But then one of the other contestants said that he was faking that and he was a theater major. But then he said, like, no, that was all real. And then he was like, oh, sure. It's like, ooh, fighting. And then the girl that took the burger, she went on and had to explain all that because everyone was so mad. Because, like, when I watched that, I was like, oh, my God, why would you steal his burger? But she explained that he's halal and the burger, he couldn't eat the burger anyways. So everyone was going for the fries and she went for the burger and she's like, you would have done it too. And he couldn't even eat the burger. So I guess that's okay. And then she said she only ate one bite of the burger because she felt guilty and she passed it around. So I was like, oh, okay. And then talking about the girl in the squat when it looks like she can't hold a squat for like a minute. But then you find out that they were filming for 8 hours and she could have been holding that for like over 20 minutes. That was crazy. The power of reality TV and editing, crazy. But I would do that show in a heartbeat. Even though, like,
I would not.
I feel like I would have gotten really hungry, and that might have put me in a bad mood. But for the chance to win over $4 million, absolutely. Once in a lifetime opportunity.
If I went in without anyone I knew, they could have a mental breakdown.
Make friends.
That place looks cold. There's no food.
It was cold.
You make a friend. Next challenge, they're gone. I think I'd be crying every day.
Weak. Snowflake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now the Forbes 30 Under 30 came out, but we were talking about how it's, like, is it real? Like, is it just your publicist getting this for you? Because we were saying, like, Noah Schnapp is on there.
Yeah, do you want the list of some of the actors?
Sure.
Jenna Ortega, Kaylee Spaney, Noah Schnapp, Rachel Sennett, Andrew Feldman, and Haley Lou Richardson are the names I recognize.
I didn't know all those.
Like, I think, like, Andrew Feldman, he was in the movie with Jennifer Lawrence. Pretty sure that's him.
I haven't seen that yet. I will watch that.
I think Jenna Ortega is good. Kaylee Spaney is good. Rachel Sennett is good. Noah Schnapp, all he has is Stranger Things. And why were none of the other Stranger Things kids on it?
We do not like Noah Schnapp. Next, Joffrey Baratheon and Rachel Berry are on the same list for the most hated TV character. And I wanted to bring that back to a comment I just got on TikTok. At Gracey PA. You inspired the same level of loathing in me that Joffrey did on Game of Thrones. Props to you, man. You're killing it. Fire emoji. I thought that was so funny because I love Game of Thrones and someone hating me that much, I'm like, ah! That's pretty bad, but they meant it in like a compliment way, so it's okay. But Rachel Berry, oh my God.
It's like Joffrey Baratheon, Ramsay Bolton, Skylar White, and then like Cersei Lannister, and then it's also Caillou is the bald baby is on that list above Rachel Berry. Rachel Berry is 12th.
That's so funny. We are also big Glee stans. Then the new lineup for Variety Actors on Actors is out. Who do we have, Annie?
Okay, let me pull up my screenshot. Okay, I'll just say the ones that excite me. Robert Downey Jr. and Mark Ruffalo.
Okay.
Cillian Murphy and Margot Robbie.
I really like that. That was smart.
Emily Blunt and Anne Hathaway.
Nice.
Rachel Zegler and Halle Bailey. Emma Stone and Bradley Cooper.
I like that.
Jacob Elordi with Coleman Domingo. I don't think I've seen anything with him in it, but I love Jacob Elordi. Natalie Portman and Paul Mescal. Yeah, those are all the ones I'm excited about.
Interesting. And then Lana did her performance at Graceland. I haven't watched it yet. As I say, she's my top artist, and I haven't watched this yet. My bad. I'll get on it, but she looked beautiful.
I watched it, and I just have to say I love Riley, Elvis Presley's granddaughter. I think a collab between them would be so iconic because she doesn't have any of her own music, but she was so good in Daisy Jones.
Now's to the segment where Annie picks a old video of mine, and I'm just gonna blind react. Okay, so we're going for Musically again.
What should my caption be? I want it to be clever. How about living with my bitches, #live. I only got 10 likes in the last 5 minutes. Do you think I should take it down? Let me take it with a selfie.
Nice. Another Musically.
Oh, she didn't laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Do you want me to do another one?
No. Okay, we saw the Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes. I'm also reading the book now. I wanted to read the book beforehand, but I didn't have enough time. But we saw the movie. Oh my god, the AMC popcorn is so good. And we want to go back to the movies again soon to see Saltburn, and then we can do a movie review for that. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, it was so good. Rachel Zegler was really good. I don't love her accent in it, just because when you know someone doesn't have an accent, and you're just like, but she was a really good actress in it. She's a very good singer. Are you coming to the tree?
The tray.
And what's the actor's name?
Tom Blythe. He is our mommy's birthday.
Coriolanus Snow, so good. Tigress, Hunter Schafer, so good. That was so cool that she was a capital person for Halloween when she was little, and now she's literally a capital person in the movie. Like, that's so cool.
Iconic.
And yeah, the movie, the actors, just such good high profile actors.
I felt like Josh Andres Rivera, something like that. I might have switched the two. Sejanus. He was so good.
Yeah. And I love just the insight into President Snow's mind. He's a little crazy. And I was just, like, literally right before this, I was watching TikTok, and there's this girl that puts, like, she wakes up at, like, 2 a.m., goes to bed at 6 p.m., and it's, like, her productivity, and all she does is study and eat, like, liver and bone broth.
What?
And on it, she says, I feel like I relate to President Snow, and all the comments are like, no way you said that. It's all making sense. I thought that was so funny. Now we're going to talk about my week, #2 weeks, because we didn't do an episode last week, because I was going to post some, like, college content, and then I didn't edit it. So that'll be coming soon.
Lame.
Then we're going to talk about our Christmas list. I think I'm going to do another video on my entire Christmas list. But in case anybody needs some inspo, I want my main gift, I want to be the Aura ring. Because I love my Apple Watch, but I feel like the Aura ring is so cool. I want Britney Spears book. I need shoes, a couple perfumes. I want the one size waterproof setting spray, because I'm still looking for, I use the Urban Decay setting spray, but I'm still looking for one because I have such oily skin that I need something more. Then I need a lip liner. I have something super niche on my list. It's these handmade felt rats and mouses that I need them. I have some Skim stuff, some Lululemon, a pair of Steve Madden shoes, just skincare. I want the Lumi acidifying body wash. I have some books, not telling you which. I want the Sheertex tights. I want a lot of Calico Critters because you're in front of the TV right now. On my TV stand, I have been starting a Calico Critters display, so I just need more. Then I'm asking for a For Love and Lemons dress, this pink one. They did 30% off. 30% off for Love and Lemons is so good. I love them. I love their dresses. That was actually one of my Cyber Monday purchases. I bought myself a dress. It only came to $90. Like $90 for Love and Lemons dress is so good. So I'm asking for this pink sparkly dress that I want to be my birthday dress because my birthday is in February.
I have the same dress in gold.
I know, but when they put pink, I was like, oh my god. They also made a pink version of my favorite dress from them, which is like a yellow floral one, and they came out with a pink one. I was like, oh my god. But I didn't let myself buy it because I wouldn't wear it in the winter ever. Like, if I really want it, I'm going to wait till spring.
What dress did you buy yourself then? I thought you bought that one.
A red one.
Oh.
Even though I have a red one from them that I've never worn yet.
Bad.
More lashes. I want this Hourglass lip glossy balm that I saw on TikTok. And yeah, that's my list. Inspo. I went to my friend Ben's birthday party, which was really fun. Met a lot of cool people. Then I finally got, guys, this has been stressing me out since I moved into this apartment, was not having a dresser. But I finally have a dresser, a pink, pretty dresser that I found on Facebook Marketplace. I've been checking Facebook Marketplace for months, and I could not find something I liked that was not too crazy expensive and was actually close. These two girls brought it. They brought it up the stairs into my apartment, which was so nice. Shout out to them. And yeah, here's a photo of it. It's beautiful. And now I just feel like so organized, so nice, and I can like put a nice display on top. Oh. Now the next home improvement that I did was I put wall art up. Okay, you can't really see it. Well, you can't see it from here, but I did a whole gallery wall of like cute animals there. Here's a photo of that. I'm obsessed with it. Then we went home for Thanksgiving, back to good old South Carolina, Hilton Head Island, and got to see all our little pets. Seychelles, our dog, was like low-key chubby. It was kind of funny because usually she's so tiny, but she was like a little chubby, and she tried to scratch her ear and she just fell right over because she couldn't reach. She's also blind, and our parents changed our living room configuration again, so she's just running into all the things. Poor baby. But I love being back with my cats and snuggling with them and holding them. It's so sweet. And we went to Jim and Nick's with Paige and Lily. Hey, Paige and Lily. Are you watching this? Prob not. But it's okay. And we went to Jim and Nick's. Now, have you ever been sitting at a table, eating your meal, and you feel somebody else's hand come into your lap to use your napkin? Yeah, Paige took her greasy little fingers, put them under the table onto my napkin. Appalling. I'm kidding. It was okay, Paige. You can always use my napkin. She didn't have one. We got our Christmas tree for our house. This is the biggest Christmas tree we've ever gotten. It is tall. It is fat. I'm obsessed with it. So nice. And then at Thanksgiving dinner, our Thanksgiving dinner was so good. Okay, I'll tell you what was on my plate. I had some turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy on everything. I had a little of the sweet potatoes and a roll. It was all so good. Then my grandma, I love when my grandma makes me a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting, and she meant to do that, except she got brownies, so it was like she cooked it and then realized it was brownies, so it was these thin sheets of brownies. Oh, Lord, Dorothy. But I like cut it up. It was just like I put some frosting on it, and I still ate it so I could have something sweet because I don't like pie. Then once me and Annie got back, we went to a Knicks game because we got free tickets.
Nets.
I lied. Nets game because we got free tickets, and I've never been to an NBA game, so it was super fun. I want to go back to a game with like players that I know and have way better seats. That would be really fun. And then I went to an event at the YouTube New York City office by myself, no plus one. I went, met a lot of people. I biked there, actually. I biked from my apartment all the way there, and I didn't wear gloves. I was like an absolute idiot. My hands were freezing, like painfully cold. What a time. But I was really proud of myself for doing the bike ride. And because it was fun, like I would do that again. City biking, so fun. Like I get the hype. And the event was really fun. There was good food, even though I only ate one thing. I had these pot stickers, and they also served wings, which was like a really bold choice to serve as finger food. I was not gonna jump into that, but they gave us like trends to do for our YouTube shorts, so did some of those. Cool people there. Hopefully there'll be another event soon. And then last night, Annie and I saw Doja Cat in Brooklyn. Her opener was Ice Spice. It was so fun, so good. Doja Cat is so good. She is such a good dancer. Tia Tamara!
My tune's big like Tia Tamara.
Thoroughly enjoyed that. I really liked her costumes. Like, well, her one outfit was cool. Yeah. I like her bald, bleached head.
Ice Spice was so iconic.
Ice Spice, she's like so silly to me. She was good. But Doja, oh my god. And I loved when the fire would go up. So that's the recap of my week. Oh, what else? We had a quiz today.
Yesterday?
We had a quiz yesterday. Ooh.
It was so hard and frustrating and annoying.
It was really hard, and I didn't do that well. Like, I might have done okay. I'll update you with my grade. But the 92 on the stats, yeah. Then I had my final real estate presentation yesterday. Why was I so stressed? I was stressed about it for nothing because I had, like, the easiest slide. 63 Nassau Street is a 5-story Italianate building in the heart of Fidei with a landmark. It's a landmark building because of its cast iron facade. That's, like, all I had to say. And then the rest of the group did the rest, and it was so easy. So, yeah, the semester is coming to an end. Low-key, I feel like in a rush to do all the things I want to do. But, yeah, that's the podcast. If you enjoyed, let me know. It'll boost my ego. And, yeah, bye, guys.
Bye.
Now, take the thumbnail. Do it. Take a photo.